Peace. Welcome back to the Voices of Reason show. I'm your host, Kilo Slim, and today we got a very special guest in the building when it's coming to getting right, eating right, living right, so we had to bring her in to show us and to tell us what it is that she, I'm gonna let her do that part. So, good morning, how you doing?
Good morning.
It's good to see you.
Hello.
How are you? Go ahead and tell,
Do I look at the camera?
You can look at me,
okay.
Just look at me.
All right, so yeah, I'm Imani Murray. I make, my business is Ital Vital Living, and I do fresh pressed juices and smoothie bowls.
Okay. How long have you been doing that?
It's only been about 2 months now.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. It seemed like you be having a lot of stuff going. I be seeing you on Facebook, and it's like, you seem like you had a lot of orders and all that. So
I'm getting a lot of orders. It came really fast, It's like I'm super busy all the time.
That's dope. That's dope. So what motivated you to want to do that? Like,
just my lifestyle. Well, it came organically through YouTube. I started my YouTube channel, and I was just like documenting my health and wellness journey, and like me losing weight, me being a vegan, trying to stay on a vegan path. And so I just made a YouTube, and then I posted my recipes, like what I eat in a day. And then I posted it on Facebook. At first I was nervous to post it on Facebook. I was just like keeping my YouTube to myself. I didn't want to like tell anybody. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, well, I kind of want to put it on Facebook now. So I put it on Facebook, and then somebody actually wanted to buy a smoothie bowl. And I'm like, oh, I can sell you one, I guess. And then it just came from that. And then she shared it, and then I kept, selling them.
It's going ever since. That's super dope.
Yeah.
That is super dope. So you said cold pressed juice. Like, what's that?
So cold pressed juice, a juicer, normal juices, like they're fast, and they like kind of warm up the process, and they lose nutrients that way. So my juicer is an Omega juicer, and it's a cold pressed juicer, and it's like a slow processor. So it's slow, and then keeps all the nutrients in there.
Wow. See, I would have never thought that that would make a difference. So it's basically not cooking the fruit, but just warming it.
No, like my juicer is a cold pressed juicer. Like,
right, but the other one.
Yeah, the other one kind of warms it up a little bit. Not a lot, but since it does it so fast, it kind of loses its nutrients and warms it up in the process.
Wow. So how did you get involved with that whole, because you said you're like a vegan, like that's your whole life you've been
No,
like that?
I've been vegetarian for like 2 years, and then I go back and forth with veganism, but I want to stay on the path to being vegan because I'm healthier that way, I feel better that way, so I've just been doing that.
What sparked you though to make a lifestyle change like that?
A lot of my family were having health issues and stuff, and like in and out the hospital and stuff, and I just wanted to make sure that I took care of my body the right way while I'm young,
Right, right. Was it hard, or did you just?
Yeah, it was hard at first, giving up meat and stuff, chicken. I ate chicken like every day. I'm Jamaican, and my dad always cooked jerk and curry chicken, so that was kind of hard to give up, but I felt better when I did, so.
Right. Because see, that's my thing. Like, I don't eat red meat.
Yeah.
But it's like I eat chicken like every day.
Right. That's how
and it's like,
too.
Yeah, like I get to the point now where I'm like, I don't think I even want to eat chicken. But then when I'm like preparing my meals or I'm making food, it's like, okay, what do I want to eat? I don't know what to make.
Right, yeah.
So that's what made me want you to come on, because I was like, okay, this is an alternative. This is something that you can like supplement like for a meal, basically,
right?
Sure.
Yep. My juices are really large. I have 32 ounces and 16 ounces, and they're packed like when I do like my key lime juice and with the spinach, it takes like a whole thing of spinach just to get like 1 jar of juice. So they're super nutrient dense. So,
that's like real healthy then. That's dope. So what's like the process like? Do you like have it, like you don't gotta give us your recipes and stuff, but like how do you decide like what combinations and?
It started with just practicing, I did a lot of recipes. A lot of my juices have ginger in it. Mostly all of my juices have ginger in it. All of them have lemon in it, And, I just combined what would taste good. I kind of went with colors too, like some of my blue juices, let me make sure I put blueberries and blackberries, just playing with stuff. And
that's dope.
Putting it all together.
That's really dope right there. Like that you just like, so what has that journey been like? Because you said you were just like doing it for your own personal self.
Yeah.
And now it's like a business going?
Yeah, it's crazy, yeah. So I was just doing it for myself. I started my YouTube just to show like what I do and just to put it out there, show my growth, and getting fit and losing weight and doing that. And it just came and people started buying and all that. Because at first I just wanted to promote my YouTube. I didn't even think I could do a business, or I thought like maybe if I get big in YouTube, then I have money to do a business. I didn't really think that I could do it, but it just happened, and I've been focused on my business now.
That's dope. That's dope. Hey, you want to share what's the biggest thing that you've learned so far with this whole process?
Yeah, my people skills, learning people, talking people. I have to learn more so I can help other people as well, because I don't know everything, and a lot of people come to me about so much stuff like being vegan, getting all their vitamins and nutrients, and I want to make sure that I'm, learning. So I just learn with them. And
Right, and this is like a growth process.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was telling myself too. Like when I was like, okay, trying to wean off the chicken and you know the poultry basically.
Yeah.
Like just learning more every day, keep evolving.
Yeah.
But yeah, because basically, I mean, like you said, like it's no way we can all know everything. So it's just like trial and error.
Yep, exactly. And
Yeah.
I get inspired by a lot of other YouTubers too who do vegan. Like a lot of them like family vegans, and they show like what they eat in a day and stuff. So that inspired me a lot. So.
Right, right. So what's your favorite one, like bowl that you make?
I have one that's actually named after me, and it's called the Mani Man, and it's pineapple. It's really simple. It's my simplest one, but it's just pineapple and orange juice. That's one of my favorite juices. And when it comes to bowls, I really like all of them, but I like dragon fruit. I have a dragon fruit smoothie one. That one's really good.
That's like the reddish looking one? Yeah,
yep.
I saw that one. That do look good.
Yeah, people order that one the most, and people order the key lime one the most too. It's like the green juice.
Yeah, I like key lime. It's like that sweeter lime, right?
Yep.
Yeah, like the
little
pie.
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the little ones. Yeah. Somebody told me that those only grow in like a certain region. It's like because of the dirt. That's
Yeah,
true?
I think so, yeah.
Wow. See, because I always was thinking like, okay, like key lime pie, like they just take lime and put sugar in it.
Right, yeah.
And they just call it key lime, but it's like an actual, that's dope.
Yep. I get a lot of my stuff from like the Chinese market because they have like stuff for cheap. So I get a lot of my fruit there. And they have like exotic fruit. Like they have like fresh dragon fruit. Sometimes I get fresh dragon fruit, sometimes I get frozen, but if I want it fresh, I'll go to the Chinese market.
Yeah, that's dope. And you just like make it to order, or is it like house?
Yeah, I make sure everything is fresh, because with the cold pressed juices, they only really last a week because they're cold pressed, so they only last a week in the fridge. So I make sure I do everything that same day, sometimes the day before. But
Right. So somebody can just hit you up and be like, hey, I want whatever.
yep, on
And
my
you make
Facebook page. Yep.
So I know that has to be like kind of hectic. Is it?
Yeah, it
is
does
a
get
lot?
hectic. It gets overwhelming sometimes because I just started, and I think a lot of people think I've been doing it for a while, but I haven't. I'm new. I'm super new to all of it, so I'm like, oh, please bear with me. A lot of times I'm like apologizing, like bear with me. I'm like, but my mom helps me a lot. She keeps me organized. We're trying to get a system. We're still trying to figure out a system of how to, juice and take orders, plug them in.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Because I'm not gonna lie, like I was surprised when you was like, oh yeah, I've been doing it only like, how long you said?
Like 2 months now.
2 months, yeah. I was like, oh, 2 months, okay. It just, but you seem like, as far as like your presentation and stuff, it seems like you've been doing it for a while, and you seem like pretty knowledgeable. So that's dope. So it's
Yeah.
like you can only grow from that point.
Right, yeah, I really enjoy it. I was able to quit both my jobs with this. I was working 2 jobs, and
That's dope.
I did not like them. I hated my jobs, and I was able to quit them.
See, look, that's dope. That's the American dream right there to me. Like you can do something that you care about, that
Right,
you love.
Yep.
Like it helps other people. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to work 2 jobs.
Right, yep.
Like that's super dope. So what's your aspiration with this whole thing? You just going?
Yeah, I want to have a business. I want to get my own shop one day and grow from there, and maybe get some chains, maybe.
Yeah, do the whole thing. That's dope. So what would you want people to know about your product that they don't know?
Yeah, that everything is fresh, is organic. I like to try to get everything organic and it's fresh and it's good stuff.
That's dope. That's dope. So you like test everything and?
Yeah, I drink everything. I eat everything a lot of the times. It's what I have for breakfast and stuff.
I gotta get some.
Yeah,
I'll
you
try
gotta
some.
get some. It's good.
Yeah, because I be like, I need to like juice. I need to do something.
Yeah, and it's crazy how like filling it could be. A lot of people don't think like, oh, it's just a juice, oh, it's just a smoothie bowl, I'm gonna be hungry in 20 more minutes or whatever, but it really fills you up, like,
Right.
because it's so nutrient dense, so.
Yeah, because I be getting pressured to like be like vegetarian and stuff like that, which I know that that's better because, like you gotta think about your health.
Right,
know?
yeah.
And it's like animals and all that stuff can't be too healthy. Like, I mean, we see the result. Like you said, like I have the same thing. Like I have people in my family they've got older. It's like they start getting sick, and it's like now they trying to change their diet. I'm like, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be 60. Like, oh man, I need to stop. Whatever, like might as well just do it now. You know, and that's a good way to do it. Like we need a lot more of that type of stuff, because I know a lot of people that want to like eat better or change their diet, their lifestyle, but they don't really necessarily know where to start.
Right, yeah, and it could be like intimidating when you first start and you feel like you can't do it, but it's really just a habit. It's really just breaking habits, because a lot of people doubted me when I first went vegetarian. Like, you're not going to do that. I even had like vegetarian friends. They like, I couldn't see you doing that. Like you love food, you love chicken, you love all this other stuff. But it's like you just experiment, and you get in your habits, and then after you live that lifestyle for a while, like literally it took me only 2 weeks, and it was like, okay, I don't look at meat the same.
Right.
I don't think I could ever eat that again. I know now, 2 years in, I could never like touch it again, because I know my body would just go crazy, and it wouldn't be good. So, yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that. I can see what you mean, like just breaking the habit of it.
Yeah, it's all habits. Our eating is just habits, so get in the habit of
What was
stuff.
your first like stuff that you started to like? Are you one of the people who like substitute? Like, how they got like all the
meat
chicken?
substitutes?
Yeah. Or do you just?
I kind of did a combination of both. I think meat substitutes are good when you first start, and sometimes like when you get a craving. I'm trying to do like mostly whole foods now, kind of stay away from the meat substitutes, because there's so many things. I really like, because like I said, I like chicken a lot. There's this is actually a fruit, but it's like a meaty texture, and it's called jackfruit. That's really good.
Yeah.
I really like that. So there's like, you just learn and you experiment.
Right. See, that jackfruit, like that threw me off, because I went to a place and they had like fried jackfruit tacos.
Yeah.
And it was like, everybody's like, oh yeah, it's healthy. And in my mind, I'm just like, fried fruit?
Right.
Like, I just don't, it's like just.
Seems off.
Yeah, because it's like, to me, when I'm like, okay, I want to eat healthier, I'm thinking of like, okay, I need to eat more tomatoes or more spinach. So it's like the meat substitutes kind of throw me off a little bit. That's just me personally. I'm not saying like don't do them.
Right,
yeah. Bad.
I feel like, because they contain a lot of, like, jackfruit is a fruit, so that's good to stick with. But when it comes to like fake like meat, like gardein and stuff, when it comes to, it has a lot of soy in it and wheat, like all this other stuff, and gluten and all that. But it's good to, like, you can have that. I mean, it's way better than meat, you know. That's all way better than meat, but like it's good to get your whole foods in too, because it's easy to be a junk food vegetarian and a junk food vegan, because I was vegetarian and I was gaining weight, and it was easy to do that because I was like just getting all this vegan, or vegetarian fake stuff, and so it's all about habits. And
because I'll be seeing that stuff like vegetarian sausage, vegetarian ham, it's like what do they call it? Oh man, it was one, I can't remember the name, but it's like a hamburger, like Impossible Burger or something like that.
They look like real burgers.
And I'm just like, I don't know, like what's that,
Yeah, everything in moderation. I feel like sometimes you can get overboard and you can overdo it, so it's a learning curve, because I get in my habits sometimes. I get in habits of eating real healthy, and then I get in habits of like doing, junk, and still being vegetarian or vegan, but it's easy to be unhealthy while doing so. So you gotta know, stick with the fruits and veggies and nuts and seeds and all that.
Right, that's the stuff I be trying to incorporate, because like surprisingly, like it's not even meat for me. Like for me, it's like mozzarella sticks and like French fries, stuff like that. And I'm like potato chips, it's like, so it's like those, because it's like I'll be on the run a lot. Right. Like that's the hardest part for me. That's why I said I'm really gonna try out your stuff, because it's like I'll be on the go. So it's like, like, okay, I got 10 minutes, I need to eat something. I didn't like prep a meal. So now it's like, well, let me go. I'll go to McDonald's, but I won't get no burger or no chicken sandwich, but I'll get a large fry. You know what I mean? Like, in my mind, I'm like, it's better. It's like just more convenient.
Yeah, but it's still fried and
it's like fried. And then somebody had sent me a thing, and it was like talking about, like, I didn't know like potatoes break down like in your body. It's like into starch. It's like it's worse than sugar, and it's like all this stuff. And I'm like, I never really thought about that. So it's like you eating fried chicken, and it's like potatoes and macaroni, it's like starch, fat,
I
salt.
know, yeah, like you need no balance at all.
Yeah, like why don't I have energy?
Right, yeah, that's the thing. You get a lot of more energy with, whole foods.
Right. That's what would you think would be your best thing, like for a person who are trying to transition and their energy is low, like?
Yeah, I would say a lot of greens. Greens help my energy a lot. Kale, spinach, all that. That helps me a lot. Even fruit too. Fruit is a really, natural. I know some people are kind of scared of fruit. Like I introduced keto to my diet as well, or to the menu, not to my diet. I'm not keto, but I have a keto menu. And a lot of people kind of like stay away from fruits and stuff and sugars. But I think it's good to have a good balance of everything.
So what's like keto, like you said?
Keto is like, so it helps the body burn fat faster, and a lot of people are doing it, and it's just like, you cut down the sugars, and you got to count the sugars and the fibers and the carbs, and then total it all up, and I think you can only have like 30 carbs and sugars combined for like the day. So.
Oh, okay. So it's like okay, I understand what you're saying then. So then you got products that a person could like go by that.
But I feel like they're for everybody too. They're not just for keto. Like I drink them. I'm not keto. My mom's keto, and she helped me with the menu. So
okay, so it's like a lifestyle thing. It's not like a diet.
Yeah, it's like a lifestyle thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I need to understand. Like, is it something because a friend of mine, he did like this paleo diet or something like that. But it's like he don't stick to it for life. He was just like, I want to lose 20 pounds. So
right.
do
Yeah.
this. So I try to stay away from that type of stuff.
Yeah, because it's just fads. And I think with fads like that, when people get into that stuff, it causes binges too. Like if you are too strict on yourself, you will like just want to binge later, you know what I mean? And I had that problem too, like being too strict on my diet, or, you need a good balance, like I said, because you want to feel good. You shouldn't have to like count everything and be super strict on yourself. And cooking and eating healthy food should be fun for you. It shouldn't be like a chore. Like it should be like, oh, I'm putting this great stuff into my body. I'm preparing this. I feel really good about it. It shouldn't be like, oh my gosh, I got to eat this boring salad or this boring. Like it should be fun.
Definitely agree with that. It should be fun and something that you just can implement. Like this is just what I do. Like it's not even. Don't worry. Okay. Like I just, like it's something like the same way now. Like I just eat this stuff. It's like a habit.
Right.
I've been eating it.
Right.
And it's like just switch to something that's better for you.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, okay, is there anything that you would want to say, or that how can people get in touch with you if they want to get something?
On my Facebook, Ital Vital Living Food. That's my Facebook page. So check that out and inbox me. I got all my menus on there and all my pictures and stuff.
Okay.
Yep, inbox me with the order.
That'd be dope. Yeah, definitely. I definitely think that people should. I'm going to check it out myself.
Yay.
Cool. Definitely, because I got to get my, get my energy back for it and get back to it, So you said, okay, they can hit you up on Facebook. Is there anything you want to leave people with before we go?
Healthy choices are every day. So every day, just make a healthy choice. One step is in the right direction. Don't be too hard on yourself.
That's the key right there.
Yeah, don't be too hard.
Because I remember somebody gave me a diet, and it was like, you can't have chocolate, you can't have this.
Yeah,
that's not gonna work.
That's hard.
Yeah, like I love chocolate. Yeah. Like I can accept, like my mind can accept, hey, you can't eat this every day.
Right.
But like ever.
Yeah, that's
it's like,
yeah. I have a crazy sweet tooth, so I understand.
Yeah, and fruit is good, Fruit works for it, but I mean, just sometimes I want a brownie.
Right.
But that's obvious to tell,
Yeah.
You could tell, But I want to say now we're proud of the work that you're doing.
Thank you.
And keep it up. You inspire people, even if you don't realize it. You know what I mean? And it's definitely good to get some healthier choices in our community. We all need those. So, if there's anything that we can do, you got anything going up, something new you want to let people know?
Oh, I am doing the Taste of North Omaha.
Okay.
June 15th. I will be a vendor there. There's going to be amazing vendors, a lot of food, a lot of people with their businesses and their crafts and all that. So, June 15th. It's at the Hope Skate.
At the Hope Skate, that's dope. They did it last year, too,
Yep,
right?
they did last year,
Yeah.
And got rescheduled. So this year,
remember.
Hopefully it's not going to get rescheduled.
Yeah, everything goes smooth, definitely. Yeah, so like if you want to come back anytime, you're always welcome. I appreciate you coming, this morning and being with us.
Absolutely.
And eat to live, like they say.
Yeah, health is wealth.
Health is wealth, all that good stuff. Don't be afraid to try something new, especially my older people, because I know that y'all be watching. Y'all be hollering at me in fields and chubs, and y'all my people. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? When I see y'all, I say what's up. It's all love. So don't just take this with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to substitute a pork chop sandwich, for some kind of smoothie. You're not gonna die.
And it's never
from
too
it.
late.
It's
Yeah.
never too late.
Never
You
too
know what I'm
late to
saying?
start.
We need y'all with us. You know what I mean? And don't be afraid to try something new. Just because it's green, that don't mean it's nasty.
Right.
And if you eat pig ears and all of that, you could try some dragon fruit.
For
okay?
sure.
I only say it because I love you. You know what I'm saying? So don't throw something at me when y'all see me. Just, just try it. You know what I mean? So with that, I'm going to say peace until next time. Well, holler at y'all.